Welcome back to Wine, Dine, Combine, where the world of wines unfolds right before your eyes. Today we are at Uncorked, one of Malta's most exciting wine events, bringing together renowned wineries, producers and wine lovers from across the globe. Over the course of the event, guests could taste exceptional wines, meet the people behind the labels and explore stories from some of the world's most respected wine regions. In this episode, we speak with Petros, who represents the organizers behind Uncorked, Farsons Direct, and to learn more about the vision of the event, what makes it special, and why it continues to attract both professionals and enthusiasts year after year. Let's uncork the story. Today we have with us Petros Skarmoutsos, who is acting on behalf of Uncorked. Petros, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pleasure being here.
Petros, can you tell us more about Uncorked? How did the idea came around? This is first event of this kind in Malta, though.
Correct. I think the idea was there since the beginning. I joined Farsons like 4.5 years ago, and obviously I was a client of Farsons before, and it was always impressive the range of wines represented in Malta for such a small country. Even suppliers, they tell us like, wow, your range is something impressive. So the idea was there since the beginning, and I was thinking like we have to showcase more of what we have to communicate more with the clients and show them that Farsons is a benchmark in Maltese market for Chisk and for Kini, but we are also a very important wine supplier and importer. So Uncorked matured, let's say, in our heads the last 4 years, and now the time was right to start with this first edition of the portfolio tasting. We're not showing everything because the range is even larger than what we can show in this event, but it's a very, very good representation of the wineries from all around the world that we import and sell in Malta. So yeah, that was the idea. We discussed it internally with the team, and we are proud to present today the first edition of Uncorked.
That is very good for us, Petros, because today we will be tasting more than 30 different houses representing their own wines, and it's among 300 wine bottles.
It's around 300 unique wines. It's more than 37 stands that we have, some representing different wineries in one stand. So I think we have close to 100 producers showing at least one wine in today's event.
And it's an amazing opportunity. Unfortunately, it doesn't last a few days.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe in the future it's something that will be a permanent addition to our events of the year, and it will grow even more. But we are happy now to have one day. We have a good attendance. We're going to be a lot of people tonight tasting the wines. So it's a great first step. We're proud of it.
And we are really excited to be the ones that are actually covering the whole media event.
I mean, Wine, Dine, Combine is a unique channel for Malta. You're doing something great, and it was something that we really needed to, as a wine community, to have a channel that can give a lot of information, education, and very, very interesting interviews that you have with wine people from all around the world. So it's our pleasure to have you hosting these interviews and covering the event online. So I'm very happy for it.
Thank you, Petros. Who is Uncorked designed for, Petros?
Well, Uncorked is it's not just for the wine lovers. Obviously, that's the easy question, easy answer. I mean, if you love wine, you want to come and taste all these different houses at once. You want to come and mingle and socialize with producers and the envoys of the wineries. I think it's for everyone. It's a social event. It's instead of going out for dinner tonight, you can just come and taste different wines. Wine is a cultural thing. It's something that brings people together. So I think this is an opportunity for even the younger generation to be a bit more involved, because sometimes, you know, wine is misunderstood and people are thinking it's something difficult to approach, that you have to have knowledge. Well, you build the knowledge. You have to, you know, learn things by trying different wines. So it's always exciting to have opportunities like this. So I would say it's an event which is open to everyone. Obviously very important for HoReCa people working in the industry, but for, you know,
that was my next question. Part of the event would be directed to the HoReCa industry and to the people coming from the hospitality background to come see the portfolio, taste the portfolio, which usually they don't have chance to do it every day.
I mean, as Farsons FBIC and Farsons Direct, we have quite a lot of smaller events with wine suppliers throughout the year. So we have the opportunity to invite our clients in hotels and restaurants to try different houses. But this is a unique opportunity that you have so many brands together and so many wines, that obviously it's an eye-opener for people who are working in the industry, either being high-end professionals like sommeliers or, you know, restaurant owners, or you know, people who are working in the industry and they just want to learn more, invest a bit in the knowledge about wine. So we have a separate session which will happen tomorrow specifically for people working on trade, and we try to separate it a bit from the social event of Sunday evening.
Petros, thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much.
Inside on the wines.
Of course, enjoy some good wine.
Thank
Cheers.
you.